Okay, so I've just come back from Salatul Tarawih. This is a different style of video, but this needs to be discussed. I'm switching up the content on my pages, and let me explain why. For so long, I've always battled with what kind of content style to do, and lately, I've just been feeling that I need to make stuff that not only benefits people in this world, but also benefits me and others in the next life. So for context, like back in the day, I did a Ramadan Muslim series on YouTube. I did Ramadan TikToks, I think like 2 years ago. And it's always been phases, but never an actual thing. Now I feel this thing needs to happen just with the way that life is right now. And just how I've grown as a person, I just feel like I need to secure my bag for the next life. And what better way to do that than utilize a platform that I know of and things that I already understand. So to give you context, what you could expect going further. The FBA content ain't really going away. It's still there, kind of in the background. There are quite a few backlog of videos that I have, which I'll be posting after Ramadan. But now going forward, my content will be kind of focused more with a mix of Islamic things. So for example, maybe business related Islamic etiquettes or how to conduct FBA in an Islamic manner, shoes, whatever have you. Also, along with that, reminders of the deen. So, for context, I feel like I'm always studying, I'm always trying to be a better Muslim, just like anyone else. But I feel like I've also had a head start. I'm not trying to be like boastful any way, shape, or form, but just to give you some context, I went to an Islamic secondary school. That doesn't make me a better Muslim, but that has allowed me to understand things differently from other people. I've only lived a short life. I'm 26 years old. There's obviously people out there with more experience than me, but just from what I've seen and understood on this minimal time that I've had on this earth, Alhamdulillah, by going to an Islamic secondary school, I have been given a head start and I have been given knowledge which other people lack. And for me, those things sometimes seem really basic. And to see people struggle with that and not understand some things just goes to show, wow, these things that I have learned are not basic at all. And it will be nice to show people and let people understand that this is how the deen should be. Again, I'm not trying to come up here, be boastful, show you that I'm right, you're wrong. None of that. There will always be things that are different, and we should never really argue about things that are sunnah because I might have one way of doing things, you might have one way of doing things. But when it comes to the fara'id, the fard, like we agree we have to pray 5 times a day. We agree we have to fast Ramadan. Those things are not up for argument. So, for context, I'm not saying that I'm a scholar and I'm not saying that I'm that knowledgeable. I just know a few things that some people don't know. If things are blatantly wrong, don't get me wrong, I'll explain and stuff. But generally speaking, nah. We should always do our research. We should always go to people of knowledge and understand from them further about things that we are definitely unsure about. Don't come up to me thinking that I'm going to be some TikTok sheikh or anything like that. Nah, allow all that. I'm just trying to spread some information that people may not have that I know that will benefit them in this world, in the akhirah. Because look, at the end of the day, we're all trying to secure our place in Jannah. Whether that's me helping you and allowing you to understand things which could be your ticket in, or me explaining and people understanding that knowledge and passing it down to people, helping me get into Jannah. Like, we don't know what our avenue and what our path will be to get there. So yeah, I hate to switch up content styles, and I hope you see exactly what I'm trying to do with this. But for the rest of the Ramadan, it's pretty much going to be Islamic focused. And then thereafter, you'll start to gauge and understand where I'm trying to kind of fit into this.